Let's take a look at Cardano and do some price analysis. So hello and welcome to Operation Crypto and welcome to today's video. Please make sure you do like this video and subscribe to my channel. You'll be notified when I'm going to be pushing out new videos. I've not done one for a week. I've been away. I've had a week in Greece, a bit of recovery before a shitty lockdown happened in the UK. So let's get talking today about Cardano. We'll first start up by jumping onto CoinMarketCap. We'll have a look at some of the key statistics and have a look where's getting predominantly most of the volume, and then we'll jump over to TradingView and we'll do a bit of price analysis to have a look at some potential entry points we could get, and then some key levels where we should aim to potentially, if you want to trade it or even if you just want to buy in as an investment. So let's get cracking. As ever, we always start off on CoinMarketCap, and like I said, we'll run over some of the key statistics and then have a look at some volume, etc. what's going on. So Cardano, which is ticker ADA, it's currently ranked number 10 out of all cryptocurrencies. It's been there for quite a while. We have a coin price today of $0.094737, so that's equivalent to about 9.5 cents. We are 5% up on today's trading. Today is election day, so you would expect it to be quite a bit of volatility today. So this 5% could easily turn to 50% or turn to minus 50%. So you just have to be wary of what's going on in the market and the current climate. We do have a total supply of 45 billion ADA, and out of those in circulation, we have currently 31.1 billion. We have a 24-hour volume, which is absolutely massive, of $918 million. So pretty much just short of $1 billion there. And we have a market cap today, again, just shy under $3 billion there, $2.947 billion. Scrolling down where we're getting all that volume, so we just look at the market pairs, you'll be able to see a comprehensive list where we're getting. So most of the volume is getting done on Binance. I mean, you can say 2.4 on Tether, then we're getting another 7% against BTC. That is quite a fair bit of chunk really. You can see BUSD is getting a fair bit as well. If you just scroll down, we are trading on 206 different pairs across different exchanges. So if you're looking to get hold of ADA, you're looking to add it to your investment, you will be pretty much using one of the exchanges where Cardano is listed. So that is a good point to know. It is getting traded on a lot. If you just look at the chart here before we actually jump over to the main chart, so you can see we did it at all-time highs back in January 2018, pretty much when a lot of alts did it at all-time highs then, and ever since then it's been massive shitstorm ever since. If we just scroll down, and we can see there just to the left, look at the all-time high was $1.33, and that was on January 4th 2018. Like I say, that was pretty much the end of the last major run that we had. I mean, this year we've had a good run, but nothing compared to the alt season of 2017. So that is one point we need to aim at in the future. I do think that all-time highs on pretty much most of the top products will be hit at some point. So that is the key statistics. We'll jump over TradingView now. We'll do a bit of technical analysis and see where that leads us to. Here we have Cardano versus the US dollar. This is a Binance chart, as it is getting pretty much most of the volume, and I personally trade or pick up most of my investments on Binance. So I thought we would use this chart, and this is which I will do over TA on. I have marked it all-time high up. CoinMarketCap is slightly different to Binance, but it was trading on Binance, and we will use it all-time high, and that was at around $1.40. So that is somewhere we can potentially aim in the future. I do think that, like I say, towards beginning, I think all-time highs on a lot of projects, which especially your favourite ones and the top ones that are still working, are going to be definitely beating in the future. So as we always start off on these videos, what I want to do is start on the monthly time frame, and I want to just mark up a few key levels on each time frame, up from the monthly, the weekly, and then the daily, of some key areas of support and resistance, and that will give us some potential areas to buy in. So let's get started on that. And what I'm going to first do up is start from the top and work my way down to the bottom and look for pretty much 2 wicks that touch, and which are pretty much it confirms a valid area of support and resistance. If we look at that area there, we'll use this wick as support, and then we'll come up and pretty much rejected off that area. It doesn't quite touch, but depends how thick your line wants to be really. You can use a box method as well to mark your support and resistance levels up, but I just prefer to do it this way. So that is a monthly. I've got that set, so that's the first level there. Let's just work his way down and see what we can get. You're close to having one there. Again, we'll mark it up. If you look at our wick, we pretty much use that as support. Come right through and rejected off it on that wick there. So that's 2 levels. Let's move down. What I want to do is mainly really look at current areas around here. Let's see if we've got anything there. So that looks like a solid area. If you look at this wick here, we rejected there, come all the way through, and we also use that area as support. So that's another area of monthly. That would be resistance at current times. Let's see if we can get a couple low in case the market shits its pants. We've got one there. We rejected off area, come through, and that's what we've currently rejected them in it. That is pretty much a key area at current times. Let's see if we can get a couple lower. One there. So again, we bounced off our support. I don't think we're going to go any lower, to be honest, shall we? We'll put one there as well. So if you look at these 2 wicks, they both acted as resistance. So that could be a key area of support if we go down there. So that is the monthly time frame done. We've got quite a few levels, especially within the last, I mean, when does that go up to? We've got up to May last year, so we've got a solid month of support and resistance levels there. Let's drop into the weekly time frame. Again, zoom out a little bit and just, I don't want to go too far back in time as there, but let's just start off here and just work his way down and see if we've got any valid areas of support and resistance. I think we've got one there. So if you look at this wick here, we rejected off that one. Sorry, where is it? That one there. So we use that area as support, come way through, and then we rejected off it there. That is a weekly level. If you can see, I'm marking one there. Mark these up as well. Monthly level, and monthly levels down here. Just gives me an idea to what's what. So that will do for now, and then let's just zoom in a little bit, see if we can get any more further down here. Don't think we've got any down here. Actually, I think we've got enough levels there. I mean, if you end up putting 2 more, it's going to get a little bit messy. It's been respecting monthly levels quite well. So let's drop into the daily time frame. And again, I'm not going to put any daily support and resistance levels in here because, as you can see, we've got some key valid areas there already. So what I want to do first is just go back in time a little bit to the 13th of March. And that was here. That's when Bitcoin had that last significant dump. Ever since then, it's been on a monumental rise. We did drop from these levels up here, and we dropped right down to, you could call that 1.5 cents. And ever since then, if you just look at it as a price range, from these lows down here up to the highest point this year, we've done a 900% price rise, which is absolutely massive. Close to 1,000% there. So that is what we've done so far. What I want to do next is have a look at some potential areas where you could buy in if the market gives and we do start to drop a little bit more. And for this, I'm going to use a Fibonacci. And what I'm going to do is, from this bottom wick here, depends what, I'm just going to try it out first. Usually I do it from body to body, but you can do it from wick to wick. I'm just going to see what this looks like. So I'm from that wick there to that wick there. So as you can see, we've got quite a valid area at 61%, and that is a valid monthly support area as well. If I'm looking to buy a project that has done quite a significant rise, you've got to consider that it's going to retrace at some point. And I always look at the 68% retracement level. We've already done that, and that could have been potentially the area to buy in. But we've shot up, we've rejected off this area of a 38.2, and we're coming down again. So I do think that the potential to get in at these levels could be there. So if you just mark it up as a potential buy zone. What I'm also going to do is mark this level of monthly support up down here as well, because if we start to fall down and we lose this level of support on the monthly time frame, then this is the next level. We may have a couple of other levels in here of daily support and resistance, but they're not quite as strong as the monthly levels, and they seem to take to them like magnets. As you can see here, this level we dropped right down and we bounced off it. So I mean, we could come down and we could bounce back up, but again, I do think that the markets are a little bit dodgy at the minute. We've got uncertainty in the US election at the minute. I mean, Biden's currently ahead at this time of making this video, but there's still some big states to be announced. If this does start to come down and the market's still volatile, then we will lose this area, and this will be the next area. So in my opinion, have some orders down at around, could call that 5 cents, 6 cents. I do think long term, pretty much anywhere around here is a good long-term investment, but opportunities to come down here are high, and I do think that there's a possibility that we will come down and fill some orders down here. If it doesn't, unfortunately, come down and break through them levels, then just dollar cost average down, but these are good levels for an investment opportunity. If you want to trade it, then this could be a good area to buy and a good area to sell it. So you could buy it around 7.5 cent and then sell at 10 cent. So that could be a potential trading opportunity in a pretty much a positional hold. I mean, that could take a few weeks, even possibly a month to play out. I also want to show you, I don't personally trade in BTC, but we'll just have a look at this in a BTC price perspective and see where you could potentially buy in. Again, we've done quite a big retracement, and I'm not going to mark any key levels of support and resistance up here, but I want to take this bottom wick here all up to that top wick there and have a look at some potential areas where you could invest. What I do, I say again, I look at the 618 level, but we've rejected off the area and we'll come down. We're now sitting pretty much on the 0.786 level, and that is around 673 sats. Again, if we lose that level, then you've got to potentially mark some areas of support and resistance up. I mean, if you just look down here, that would be the next area to look at potentially. We've rejected off that area a few times, so 616 sats could be an area to buy in. If not, then we might end up coming down here again, but that is a good area in my opinion to have some potential buy zones if we lose this level at 616 sats, and then possibly sell here and sell it here. If you're trading long-term investment, buy down here and just keep holding these projects. A lot of projects in the Satoshi values are very, very low at the minute, and there's some insane investment opportunities. So I think that's just gonna do it for today's video. That's just a quick support and resistance levels where you can buy and in Satoshi value, and pretty much get some orders in, hold on and hold them into next year, because I do think 2021 is going to be massive for cryptocurrency. We've had 3 years of an absolute dogshit time. I mean, since March back then, we've been on a good run. We've been on a very good run, but things are starting to come down now. Things are starting to turn sour. And I think it's shopping season coming up to get some orders filled and just hold into next year and potentially reap some amazing rewards. So that will do it for today's video. Thanks very much for listening. Please make sure you do like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.